Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here with you, and very super special video, something secret in this video. I gave you a tour of my office in this video. I think I'm going to attach it to the end of the video because I want to go through some stocks. This was kind of an update. I already put out the HPS watch list for the members. I did that last night. This was Friday. That was Friday last night, November 11th, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. And we had so much going on with the trading. I was on the mic half the day too. It was just a very, very, very busy day, but it ended a great week. And I did the research, sent it out, and I knew there was some other things I wanted to look at, do some more research, and kind of make some new calls going forward. Now, I can't stress how important I think the HBI here is. And let's just start off with that one. Again, this is going to be a short and sweet video, but a little special surprise at the end, so enjoy that. Don't get on my case for a dirty office. I'm going to show you my whole office. HBI here. Best bet going into next week. I can't say much about it. Everything here is lined up great, including a divergence. And kind of a triple low here. Kind of another George Lane type of adage where he says three highs make a top, three lows make a bottom, but he says it a different way. I just can't remember it right now. Basically 1, 2, 3, and then we have that break of trend, especially if there's a divergence at the end here, which is perfect. They had insider buying back here. This is the first reason we started looking at this stock. A cluster of buying in the $8 to $8.50 range. Cluster buying. The only time we've ever seen it. So now that was at the circle here. So that was about $8. Then it dropped down, and the market sold off pretty hard. And this sold off too, and it chopped around. Now it had earnings. Earnings weren't that bad, and now it's starting to move back up. But the divergence is key. So it has everything going for it. And I expect this week to be an announcement on HBI that the insiders went back to work last week, on that recent drop. They have time to file it, and then it gets printed maybe 3 days. So if they did it last week, it would show up this week. And we'll see if there's any announcement of more insider buying. If there is, I would give that a pop. These are all trades for us. We're already up a lot on this trade, so I still expect multiple days of upside here. I compared this one to the BLI, which was last week's best bet. And why was it last week's best bet? Very rare stock to show up on the HPS watch list because it's a low price stock. The low price stock means it's just low price for a reason. But we know that low price stocks every so often. Every dog gets its day, and they have some news, and it, depending on what the news is, it could run a bit. So, been always eyeballing this BLI and following it down until one day, pretty much right in front of it, see that divergence playing out right here. So, able to call that divergence, and I said, wow, that's a steep divergence. Look how high that stochastic rotation is here. That is incredibly high rotation. And there's a nice reversal, and this candle's fine. It was just perfect, and we just, wrote it up. And right now, you should be taking profits, but I don't know how far it's going to go. It's probably still a, company that's not making any money, and but who knows? Who knows where it goes? But I could tell you where it's going to go from here because of the divergence. I could tell you with confidence. That's why we got in it so much. That's when we want to get in these stocks, when they give us that signal. And we just have to. So that's why the HBI, I'm banging the table so much on that. Now, the guy ends up next door in his neighbor's bed, the CEO or something like that, all bets are off. Not to say that's going to happen, but that's what happened to the Tyson Foods guy, which we like Tyson's Foods. I have that on my list to share with you. I didn't even think I shared it on the other watch list by mistake. Well, everyone's getting this watch list. It's just an update, but. All right. The Hanes brand, so number one, that takes over the BLI, which was our number one from last week. Let's take a look at TSN here while I just thought about it. Now TSN here, circle this. This is, if you heard that the CEO was found asleep in a neighboring house in the bed of a neighboring neighbor. You know, came home drunk and went to bed. So, you know, that's when the stock dropped. And from that point, it's been moving up. And that's probably a good reason. You know, all these stocks, after they have that little flush in news in this area, have been reversing a lot. So that makes a lot of sense. I'm not in this. I'm probably not going to get in it. But it does look pretty good for a bottom play. Another bottom play we're looking at here is Paramount, P-A-R-A. And again, they all gave up the big bounce today, unless you were in. If you were in HBI, you got all of it. If you took my alert early, you pretty much got 70 cents on that trade today. Para gave had a big bounce also. So if you're getting in, it does have that similar divergence, a higher low. It's just starting to turn back up. It's a streaming company. I mean, it's been crushed. But that, this was some kind of weird valuation that was being put on it. That's $100. It came all the way back down. Probably was definitely overdue for a bounce. Now, how much further do you get on this? I think you get a little bit further. But all, short-term trades. But good ones, good momentum trades that could go. So, big update here on the ADMA. Had a great trade on ADMA, ADMA. Held it into earnings, continue to watch it explode higher, took profits, have some shares left, but took my profits on my options. Considering getting back in with more shares, because I really thought the press, the earnings call was very positive. Even though we're up against this trend line, this thing came, it's been, if we look at the history of the stock, the highs, if you go back, it's probably around $8 on a weekly chart. Let me see where that is. Oh, no, it's way above that. It's about $14, the all-time highs. This is the weekly. You can see we had a big trend break here. I just don't picture it, because they're saying they're about to go positive, maybe revenues or cash flow, or they're increasing their quarters. Each quarter becomes better and better. They had a very good earnings. I think they guided higher also. So I don't see this pulling back at all. I really don't. I think this is easy a $4 stock. And I would say that's not a bad trade. To look for $4 minimum $4 stock in the short term. I think the momentum carries over next week. And I think this thing goes up to 370 pretty fast, which is that recent high. If there is a pullback in this, if there's any pullback in this, I'm going to be getting shares. If it runs away on me, I might even follow it. We'll see. But it's on my list for ADMA. It's on my list for Monday morning. And what else is on my list is buying some more calls in HBI and maybe going out. I have them written down on my phone. Actually, a good friend stopped by yesterday. I was about to do this video, and then I got tied up. Not tied up, but I was about to do this video. I was going to do the tour of my office and stuff, and then Dak came by. And I haven't seen Dak in such a long time, so it was so great to see him. So we talked the rest of the night, and I didn't get this video out. So hence, I didn't get the coupons out. I didn't get the sale announcement out. So that's why we're putting that for today. So we're picking up from yesterday, where I should have sent this out earlier. But it was too good to hang out with Dak, so we talk stocks all night, and we both are in the ADMA. We're both in this one. And we followed it, we followed the stock. We know it real well. Dak knows it great. And, I just, we could think that we could see over time, maybe within a year, $6 on this. Maybe a good chance for a double. $4 I think is a given. $4.50 would probably have me taking profits. But it'll probably run. It'll continue to run. It's just, picking your spots on this right now. You can do some options on it also. I think I wrote those down too. All right, for the go back to the HBI here. HBI are going to be looking at these as the January $6, January $6, and April $6 ones. That's on the HBI. My target on HBI, I think it was about $9. I talked about this just the other day, and I'm looking back at it. I think it's going to be around $9.50. And again, if this takes on the same momentum that most divergences do, we're due for about 3 to 4 more up momentum-driven days. All right, so we'll see what happens Monday on this. I expect a little follow-through. And then probably even after, we might even get some momentum. And then announcement of the insider buying. It gaps up. We sell. Boom. Thank you. We go to next week's HBS watch list, which is going to have another one of these on it. I had some other notes, but God, I did a lot of work today. HBI. Tyson Foods, went over that BHP. And the Baba. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Those are the new ones. Don't forget the sale is going to go until tonight. We changed the date because I didn't get this out. We generated 15 lifetime veteran special awards, which give you 50% off the lifetime membership. It's an incredible value. Gets everything. You get everything involved with day trading radio. You get the School of Stock. You get the Rockbot. You get the Let me see. It's just everything. You get everything here. But you get the Rockbot code. So if you do have the, what am I looking for here? And that's the thing here. Yeah, I would actually show you the banner, but I don't have a banner to show you. But that was, we're doing a boot camp here. Everything that comes with exclusive lifetime membership is on sale to get today. So you don't have to worry about anything. The dashboard, the real-time alerts, the focus trading rooms, School of Stock, the codes, the Rockbot, the tradeometer. It's just like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So code is VETS, VETS. And if you go to dtr.tv/VETS, it gives you an easy instructions to do that if you're a member, a past member too. All right, that's all I want to get out. Have a great one. Monday we rock it. We'll be back here. I got the Bitcoin charts on the overnight. I have Bitcoin over the weekend here streaming, so enjoy that. I have a Rockbot long and short divergence running on that. All right, and then enjoy the tour of the office. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, welcome to Day Trading Radio Studios. I'm giving you a surprise tour of my little office here that I trade from, and I broadcast live Day Trading Radio all the time. So, and I figured I never really, sometimes we're here, but we don't have a camera set up. I should get one set up. So I figured I'd just give you a little, a tour of the back scene. It's nothing big, but it's important to have that space to trade. So I make sure that I'm outside my house to trade, so there's no distractions and stuff. And hosting Day Trading Radio takes a little bit more effort and stuff. So I really need kind of a place for that. So I kind of, it has a little couch, the air condition. I've been here probably 9 years maybe in this office. I have the TV turned around because I haven't been using it. But normally we sit here, a couple traders will sit there, a couple over here. We'll have a round table discussion. Sometimes when we have Anthony and Dak and J-Dub over, or some of the traders, we usually come over here, sit down, and kind of watch the, watch the show on that. We have some mics here that we hand out, and we kind of do this little podcast thing. But I don't really do it as much as I want to do it. It's just another thing I would love to do. So that's just that section over there. That my Marilyn Monroe, Humphrey Bogart, looking down her shirt, and Lauren Bacall, not knowing what's going on. And then, of course, this. Paul made this for me for Christmas, I think, one time. And it's a on-air switch. He made it out of a dishwasher. Geronimo, always dropping off presents. That's a gold panning pan. That's where we go gold panning. That's basically where I live. That's the Rockland Lake right there. Nyack is down here. That's where my office is. This is a picture of the Luna Lounge, which is was a bar back in the 90s, 2000 era. I bought this painting from the artist because I loved it so much. And then, I of course have some kit pictures. Over here is just junky stuff. Again, sorry for the mess. This is one of the earliest photos or gifts I've gotten. Trader, I forget his name. This was back in 2010. Met me in Vegas and gave me this. And I've had it with me, and I love it so much. And I've finally gotten into a frame, but I haven't hung it up yet. That's me leaving my post office job in 2000. When did I leave that? 96. And then becoming a trader kind of full time from that point on. Started the show in 2007, moved it from Florida up to New York, and actually, this is probably one of the first places. No, this is my office. This has always been my office. So since 2007, this had to be. I don't know. Everything goes so fast. I sit down here each morning. I pull myself up to the mic, and I put on the volume. Scan the charts here, like I'm doing right now. Check the chat room, which would be over here. And say, hey, good morning, everyone. You know? Good morning. Good morning to you. This is DayTraderRockStar. And that's how the day starts off. But when I'm looking at my screen here, it's a big, it's a big screen. It's probably 54-inch, 55-inch screen. I break it down. So you're looking at this section right here, the MES chart in these three stocks. And that's what you're really seeing on my screen. But while I'm looking at all these other stocks, and I look at these stocks really to give me signs of relative strength versus the overall index, what we're following the S&P. These are usually stocks that we brought up earlier that might be moving, pre-market poppers on news, momentum stocks. Stocks, like here, this is like, let me get a little closer. I'll give you an example of what I have the phase, I have some Oxy down there, I have Net, the BLI, JZ, ADMA, GELD. Stocks that I'm in, some stocks that I'm in, some stocks that I'm watching for a move. Viru. So there's quite a bit of stocks there I'm paying attention to. And then I have my scans here. And my scans are telling, I have this real good scan back here. This one right here. That goes for my low float flyers. And these are giving me percentage moves on lower floats. It looks like some movement after hours. And it'll do up until the stocks close at 8 o'clock, which is good. All right, so that's about it, and that's where the magic happens. Other than that, this is me. When I had the pirate radio station, they put me on the front page of the General News. Air Cowboy, pirate DJ broadcasting from secret location, eludes FCC so far. Man, that was a big FU to the FCC. The second page, the other inside cover, Air Cowboy plays it one step ahead of the FCC. F you, FCC. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. That was my playlist of the day while the guy was there. It's a great article. It's a great article. When is this even? I don't even know if I have a date on this. This was Friday, January 14, 2005. 2005. Check it out. Look at my hair. God. That's my bikini tertia. There's Vinny Rafa, you might know him. I think that's it. I mean, I have a lot of little knickknacks around here, but that's about it. I just want to give you a tour. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the market. Don't forget HBI, looks great. Look for a podcast to start from this office soon too. I've been trying to get that together. Maybe this will motivate me. If you watch this video, give it a like or ask any questions you like, then I'll do it. Let me know. Have a great one, everyone. I'll talk to you in the markets on Monday. DayTradingRadio.com. Signing off.